Hey everyone. Okay, this meal is going to be fried rice. And so it's going to be olive oil, soy sauce, 2 fried eggs, a lot of garlic. I think I've told you I love garlic, onion, and rice. Alrighty, first thing I'm going to put in is my oil, and I'm going to do quite a bit of oil. So this is probably a good tablespoon to tablespoon and a half. And right away, I'm going to put in my garlic and my onions. And those will saute for about 5 minutes or so. This tends to be a very, very simple recipe. And you can add pretty much any leftovers you have into your recipe like this. So for me right now, it's going to be using up some garlic, using up some onion, and cooking my rice. But this is based on David Chang's leftover fried rice recipe, which I'll link in the description. We're about 3 minutes in. I'm going to let this go until these are very, very soft. It's looking pretty good. So at this point, you would put in whatever leftovers you were putting in your version of it. And whether that's meat, vegetables, whatever, you would put those in at this point. Right now I'm going to go ahead and put in some soy sauce for the top. And I like it salty, so I do put in quite a bit. And then I'll come back and put the rice in a second. Alrighty, I'm going to put the rice in a little bit of it at a time and stir it because I do want it to fry. Actually, I'm going to put it all in. Alright, I'm putting all of the rice in, and this is basically par-cooked rice, so what you will do, or what I will do, is let it soften for quite a while. This is the frying of the rice section. I will probably put some more oil in. I'll check that in a few minutes after it gets going. I did decide I'm going to add probably even close to another whole tablespoon of olive oil. I'm good with fatty food. Alright, things are looking really, really good at this point. Everything's soft enough that I can mix it up no problem. I like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move stuff aside a little bit and go ahead and fry the eggs. Do one at a time. I'll add one at a time. There's one. Two. And then seriously, they'll just kind of stir in there and fry up. Give that a couple minutes to cook. And then I'll mix it in with the rice. But I do want it to cook up good and scrambled. Alright, my egg has been cooking for maybe a minute to a minute and a half. So you can see that it's still a little bit slimy. So we're going to let it go. And completely cook through, which I think we are there. Alright. I'm going to mix this all in and take it off the heat. The other thing I'm going to do is once I get this all stirred together is I'm going to let it sit probably for about 4 minutes or so. because what I want it to do is get that crunchy stuff on the bottom, and if it does that, it'll soften it up a little bit, and I'll be able to spoon it up no problem. All right, so I ended up putting a little bit more soy sauce in because I wanted it a little bit more salty, And seriously, except for the preparation time, like the cutting up of the vegetables, this is the length of time that it took me to make this meal. Fried rice, nomad style.